Philippine Defense Secretary Gibo Teodoro strongly criticizes China's recent dangerous maneuvers in the West Philippine Sea. This comes as the official and his Japanese counterpart visited key military facilities here in the country. Francis Faulve reports.
Japan Defense Minister Nakatani Gen is currently in the Philippines. According to the Defense Department, he arrived in the country Saturday night. On Sunday, Defense Secretary Gilbert Teodoro accompanied him to Basa Air Base in Pampanga. Later in the day, they went to Wallace Air Base in San Fernando, La Union to inspect the radar system that the Philippines acquired from Japan last year. The air surveillance radar system is part of the PAPS radar project with Japanese electronics firm Mitsubishi Electronic Corporation, amounting to 5.5 billion pesos for 4 radar units, 3 fixed and 1 mobile. Philippine Air Force is already using 1 fixed and the mobile radar unit. The project also comes with radar support facilities, radar tower and radome, command and control building, communications infrastructure, electric power generator building, and housing for the mobile radar and its vehicles.
Domain awareness is extremely important so that we have a picture of what is happening on the airspace, principally on the airspace within our Philippine air defense identification zone. Because if we are not aware, then we will not know what threats exist. So we are making our capabilities stronger and more precise.
The project is under the Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Program. It is also part of the government's efforts to further develop, enhance, and sustain the country's air and maritime domain awareness. The air surveillance radar system can detect foreign vessels and aircraft with more than 300 nautical miles of instrumental range. With early detection of threats and intrusions within the Philippines EEZ, the Philippine Air Force will be able to respond promptly to safeguard the country's economic interest. Secretary Teodoro also had strong words regarding the recent incident of Chinese PLA Navy helicopters' dangerous maneuver against a BFAR aircraft in Bajo de Masinloc last week.
It once again demonstrates that China is not a party that respects any form of international law or any form of dependability or reliability, because they have not been a credible citizen of the world, so to speak, and that's the Chinese Communist Party. Their expansionism, their disregard of safety, and their disregard of the rights, particularly of smaller states, is now patent and for the world to see.
Teodoro adds they are considering to get more radar systems in the future. It is also important to strengthen alliances with like-minded countries, which is the reason why they are into the final talks on having a visiting forces agreement with New Zealand and other agreements with Canada and France. Meanwhile, President Marcos, Secretary Teodoro, and Japan Defense Minister Nakatani are set to meet today regarding regional security, bilateral and multilateral cooperation for the Indo-Pacific region. Francis Polbe, Bellionario News Channel.